This is Yohhamgambal. We're back playing Shadow Hearts. Last time, we went ahead and tried to get the white tiger picture from Zuzan's master because Mr. D went to go grab it, was trying to steal it. Unfortunately, though, although we were able to make it through the trials, we unfortunately lost Alice. She was kidnapped and sort of up Crab Creek without a paddle. So, some guards. I don't know if our smuggler friends will be able to keep their lie anymore that they're smugglers. It's kind of hard to pretend you're a smuggler when you have Japanese army men following your orders. But she's now, her name title though is Lieutenant Colonel, so I'm guessing she's dropping that facade. Oh, yep, and he's Sergeant Kato, yep. Yeah, unfortunately Alice was taken, and this is definitely not good. This is definitely a, what's the word, a boon? A boon for Mr. D? Because she's sort of the key to even activate the demon incantation ritual. So we're going to have to do something about that. Shut up! I love that. Shut up. God, everyone just eavesdrops all the time. I mean, you could still kill her right now, Margaret. I mean, to be fair, I think you know that Yuri and his gang are the best chance of defeating him, so just because you saved him doesn't necessarily mean that you're on our side. You just might be using Yuri as a pawn for your own schemes. But they do say the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's how it goes, right? I mean, that's nice and all, but she could have, I don't know, maybe helped. But to be, well, I was about to say, she might not be able to help, but then again, Margaret's just a normal person, well, I mean a spy, that uses weapons. So I don't know, I feel like other people could get involved. So you just want to kind of snuff it out from behind. Wow. You guys really hate the Japanese army. I think that's about all you can do. That was a pretty respectable way to end the conversation. kind of left on the, kind of left as the bigger man there, Yuri. The Lieutenant Colonel's a pretty interesting character. Even though she works for the Japanese army, it doesn't seem like she necessarily believes in all their believe in all their endeavors. Alright, with that though, we can go ahead and do some stuff. Not a whole bunch we can do, but definitely I'm taking off the flash badge because, like I said, I only like to use it for a minute, but I don't really like the flash badge a lot. It's hard to use, especially for, like, if you're just doing normal attacks, it's not too hard, but when you're going to the, like, special attacks that have, like, 5 indicators that you need to hit, then yeah, I think it might be impossible. Unless you put on another item that slows down the ring. But then at that point, though, I think you lose the benefits, so kind of, yeah. We'll be getting a really good item in the next part anyways. Oh, there's our friend. And I think he's about to die. Okay. So it seems like Lieutenant Colonel's kind of doing some stuff behind the scenes without the rest of the army knowing about it. Or at least against their wishes, so. I wonder why he was trying to protect her. Oh, hey, it's our friends. So I guess this shop is yours now, right? Since I beat up Wagui, or whatever his name is. Well, kind of. Not really. Would it have been better not to go retrieve the white tiger? Well, Margaret, you're the master of unlock picking, not Zuzan. Mr. Zen, that's his name. I always forget his name. Anyways, though, I went ahead and did the pit fight again, and this time I beat it. So, let's first talk to our friend here. I think, yeah, so we're gonna do some acupuncture with his new claws. Get them a little stronger. I mean, I could power them up all the way, but I don't want to because there's a specific reason why I don't want to do that. For one, these are the last really I'm not going to explain it because if I do, it kind of spoils a lot. So let's just say it's not worth upgrading them anymore for now. Anyways, though, I went ahead and did the pit fight, and I actually did manage to beat it, including the prototype windshield, which is actually kind of a hard fight. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad, but it was still a little hard. It can do a lot of damage really quick. But with that, though, after you win 10 rounds, you get some money. It's not a ton, but it's a little bit. But you also get an item, which is the more interest. It's not a really good item, but we might as well get it anyways. Blood is thick at the water. Yeah, I mean, blood is kind of a thick liquid. I don't think it's the thickest liquid, though. So, you gonna explain how you can just summon monsters in this little pit ring? Well, I guess we just will never find out. Flashback. Colonel Hugo seems to be quite a kind man. A very strong, kind man. I wonder if he knew he was gonna die, though. And that's why he gave such an important item to her. Because he knew he would die. And maybe he had a feeling that Yuri would eventually have to come to Shanghai and would maybe be able to get it. Oh, it's a gift from Yuri's mother. We don't know a lot about Yuri's mother. I mean, we don't really know much about Yuri's father either, but we know more about him than Yuri's mother, at least. But all we know is they're both dead. Anyways, though, oh, and we can go to the graveyard too, which is what I will go to the graveyard to grab the last level 1 fusion. Anyways, so the item we got is a cross. It's okay. Doesn't really do much. It's just kind of it's just kind of nice to get for the sake of, like, story reasons, you know, you get that little scene. But there's only there's only one of them, obviously. But again, it's not that great of an item. It's okay. I mean, I guess you could put it maybe on, like, Alice, because it helps with Berserk. Oh wow, there's a lot of Japanese soldiers here. We'll just avoid them and we should be okay. Hey, it's Sergeant Carter. Yeah. A grown man, Kato. Come on. Pony up. You and that giant chin of yours. Oh, there's our friend. Seek Itani. Well, he's surely done for. Damn, they really got him good. Shot him twice. I mean, that's at least what we heard. They might have shot him more. Oh, that must be the key they were referring to that their spies worked so hard to get. The key that will allow us to get into Mr. D's mansion. Fortress, whatever. Mansion, fortress, they're both kind of the same thing. Wow. I wonder why he's so adamant on protecting Lieutenant Colonel. And why is she such a huge target to the Japanese army? I mean, is it because she's trialed for treason? What information is she not telling them? Because they mentioned that she's not telling them everything. I wonder why. Because like I said before, she doesn't seem to have her heart in completely taking over Shanghai. Like it doesn't seem like she really wants to. Or at least she wants to do it in the least violent way, so that innocent people don't get hurt, or that so that there's not as many deaths as there might possibly be if it was an all-out war. So yeah, do not know. Anyways, though, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the brigand earrings because I think we can find them a little later, but I just want them now because getting you know, like, I think it's what, 20% more money is actually pretty damn nice. Ooh, and I barely got that one. Sometimes the game is really kind and gives you things. Sometimes it's not. It just depends. But yeah, though. And just gonna restock as usual. I really like the Judgment Wheel. It's really cool looking. That could be like, I feel like that's almost like, it could be like a cool tattoo, but I don't know where you would put it. Like, would you put it on your heart? Your arm? I don't know. Anyways, though, we don't really need the. I forget that. I should take those off sometime. I think I do pretty soon. Anyways, these are brigand earrings. They're pretty damn cool looking. But they raise the chance of getting more money, but lowers the chance of getting items, which doesn't really bother me. Items you can just buy at the store, but the money I get. So yeah, pretty nice. Anyways, though, all the enemies you fight here are just soldiers, so they're, and I think the soldiers are wind? I'm pretty sure some are wind and some are earth. Anyways, we have the key. It's in the hull of the ship. Alright. We now get into the tower. Yeah, it's kind of a weird looking key. Doesn't really look like a key. Looks like something from Nier Automata. Anyways, though, with that though, we can head off to the main gate so that we can go ahead and head to the tower. So yeah, you'll just fight some Japanese army, but nothing, they're easy. But though, what we want to do though is head to the graveyard because we can get our final level 1 spirit. Anyways, just rest up here too. 100 cash saves you on a tent. Tents are like 300, so I'm saving like 200 bucks. So yeah, I don't think I've ever used an inn before in this game. It's the first time. I've always just used tents. Anyways though, we can now get ahead and go get the light spirit. The light spirit is probably the ugliest fusion. Not probably. In my opinion, is the ugliest fusion. It's not a bad fusion, but I hardly ever use it, but I am going to try and use it. Yeah, it's like a weird snake angel. It's like the mega evolution of Dunsparce. And I like Dunsparce, but I don't like this thing very much. It is a light type, so obviously Death Emperor will be pretty good. But so what this thing can do is, one of the nice things about it is that it has an all-team heal. So if you're in like a battle where there's a lot of damage going on, you could use him potentially, and he can heal your whole party. Not for a whole bunch, not nearly as much as like Alice's heal or Zuzan's, but it is you know, decent enough, and you can heal the whole party, so that's nice. And he also has the other ability where he increases special defense, and then he has just a regular light arrow attack, the holy arrow. And then that though, he's fairly easy. I just don't get what he is though. Like, it's really like, he has like those feelers. Like, ew, they wiggle. Like, if he didn't have those, I think his design wouldn't creep me out as much. But the fact that he has those weird-ass feelers just is really weird, and I don't get it. But it's okay. It's fine. But yeah, though, I mean, like I said, yeah, the Sacred Remedy can heal the whole party. But it's almost not even that I wouldn't even say it's honestly that good right now, just because you could always just use, like, my gosh, I can't remember my fusion's name. The Earth Fusion, because he can heal himself, or the Water Dragon who can heal himself, and then Zuzan can heal, and then, Alice can heal. So that's a pretty good chunk of the party that can heal. Margaret can't heal, but you always have items too. So, I don't know. It's just, Heaven's Fiend is just not really one I use a bunch, but like I said, I am going to try and alter between them. Just, Raging Tiger. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to try and alter between them, and I'm going to try not to use Inferno all the time. Because he is really easy to fall back on because he's so good, since he can, raise his physical attack by 15%. And it's going to be even harder because in the next part, we get an item that increases our attack by like 20%, or like our physical attack by like 20%. It's insane. And it makes you a straight up powerhouse. You'll see what I'm talking about in the next part. But yeah, though, just use some Nourishing Potion. I guess I could have spent $100 again, but it's not a big deal. But with that, though, if we try and go into their room, though, it's not going to let us, though. Oh, no, it does. Oh, what am I thinking? Wow. I'm an idiot. I must be... Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about the earlier part of the game. A mannish woman. So, is Lieutenant Colonel like royalty? I'm kind of confused what's going on. I guess she's an important political figure at least, or at least her father is, and thus making her somewhat important by association and birth. And just more weak soldiers. Not even a threat. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, geez, poor Kato. Don't worry, his chin is bulletproof. That'd be great if his chin just, like, ate the bullet. But then it has, like, a big dent in it, so it's like a huge butt chin. It would make me laugh, because I'm an immature person. Well, we can just call it even since you gave us the key. Oh, Alice is in the T-post too. Oh my goodness, the most dastardly position. Anyways, though, in this part, you'll be given the option to choose answers, and you want to choose very specific ones. You want to choose the first one every time, because when you do that, you get something special happens. It's 100% optional, and it doesn't really change the game that much, but we do want to go for it just for the sake of completion. It's kind of funny, though. You can say, like, this scary tower's sexy. You can make her say a bunch of weird things. Alright. What should you do? Just ignore him. That'll really stick it to him. Don't let him think you're getting to him. You little brat. Your profiles. Kowloon. And with that, we have the option to go to Kowloon. It's a special side mission area. Again, completely optional. Only really just makes the story a little more, I guess, a tiny bit more complete. So he's been building up. I wonder what the market is for giant castles. Anyways, though, what we want to do is we want to go back to Shanghai, and we can now go to his tower if we want, but we want to go back to here, to Shanghai, and we want to go all the way to our boat, because if you go over there, we will have the option to go to Kowloon, which apparently is where Wagyu stations himself. We want to go. It's nice to go here because we can get, like I said, a very, very strong item that I'll pretty much have Yuri hold on for the rest of the game. Also, you can do a little game with this guy. You just get some money. I don't think you get anything else. You might get something else, too. For some reason, I messed up the first time. I did not win at all. Usually, I'm kind of good at these games, but for some reason, I lost track of the dog. And I didn't get the item. It's so cute. These aren't dogs, these are like little rats. So yeah. Messed up, but that's okay. The one annoying thing though is the dogs actually they get in your way, so you have to wait for them to move. Anyways, if you talk to this guy right here, he'll tell you that he repaired the ship for you. So we can go now to Kowloon. And we will go ahead and do that. And this is the only way you can get to it. You can't get to it from the main map. So you know what though? I'm going to end the video here, and we will play more Shadow Hearts in the next one. Okay, bye then.